Brody Barrios. And wearing the black and gold singlet, the second of our finalists from St. Edward High School in Lakewood, Ohio, Ryan Bertin.
This one here should prove to be a big one.
Two wrestlers that went undefeated through their respective high school seasons. Both three-time state place winners. And both have made their college decisions. Ryan Bertin will be attending the University of Michigan next year, and Brody Barrios will be attending Cal Poly. So both these wrestlers staying pretty close to home.
We've competed against both these wrestlers. Our kids didn't fail very well with them, but to watch them go is a real pleasure. They're both goers too.
Bertin, like his teammate, late Mason Leonard, that we saw in the 112-pound match, likes to work that leg attack. And Barrios holds him off, and we get a stalemate. Minute 12 left in the first period. Still no score.
As the boys get bigger, the styles change a bit.
One of the reasons Barrios said he chose Cal Poly to continue his wrestling career is it's right on the beach. Lives 20 minutes from the beach, and spends all his free time down there when he's not wrestling. So Cal Poly being at San Luis Obispo and right off the beach, he'll get a chance to continue doing that. He loves skateboarding as well as surfing. So that's it's the East Coast against the West Coast lifestyle.
Well, that's thinking there. He'll probably get out there and be nicknamed Cookie or something.
Still no score. 15 seconds left to go here in the first period.
I don't know too many beachcombers or surfers that have the abilities that he has, though.
Final seconds ticking down here in the first period, and a scoreless first period as we go to the second period.
Neither wrestler really made a commitment there, but once again, not unusual when you're at this level.
Ryan Bertin deferred his choice, and Brody Barrios will take down. Bertin, the Division I state champion in Ohio this year, his first state title.
I have to tell you honestly, Rob, and wherever this goes, I guess I'll just, have to live with it. Bertin has impressed me as one of the better wrestlers in the country that I have seen this year. And I really mean that. I had the opportunity to see him a few times, and he just really, really impressed me how complete he is. And I guess his biggest trait is I don't see this kid making mistakes. That scares me.
Barrios did get the escape, and the first point of the match, he leads 1-0. And gets the single. No points yet. Looked like he had him down. Now he does have him down.
Good.
3-0, the score for Barrios.
Good follow through by Barrios. A lot of kids will bail at that moment. You're in deep, turn the corner, get a little flurry going. No, right up, bring him to the mat, get your two. Great continuation.
We've mentioned previously on this broadcast the success of St. Edward this year and every year. Well, Poway High School, where Barrios was the standout this year, also a program year in and year out, a powerhouse in California. State champion last year, and Brody Barrios was one of the reasons why, and third in the state this year. Poway just a powerhouse year in and year out. The escape for Bertin, by the way, makes it a 3-1 match now, and they're both back on their feet.
We see the Poway boys in Reno every year, and an excellent program, Rob. You can't say it any better. I mean, they're always in the top 10, and to wrestle one of their kids, you better tie your sneakers tight.
25 seconds left to go here in the second period. It looks like Bertin took a finger to the eye, so an injury time for Bertin.
Part of a lot of hand fighting comes those little kinds of things. A lot of people don't understand. They may think, well, gee, come on, let's get out there. No, that's a real deal. I mean, my God, sometimes knuckle deep it feels like that finger comes into
Let's
your
see if we
eye.
can see where that finger in the eye took place. Haven't seen it yet. Maybe on the right hand thrust that's about to come up there by Barrios before we cut away.
It doesn't take much once again. I mean, you're beating on the head, your hand fighting, you're going inside control, he's fighting inside control. It happens, and it's a real injury. No, it's nothing that's going to hurt forever, but, you've got to stop. You're blurry. Things just happen right there. You want to be right. You want to see what's going on. You've got to take that time.
And the restart, 25 seconds left of the second period, and now Bertin in on the leg attack, trying to pull in that high crotch. Barrios trying to hip him over.
He's got a quarter Nelson, and he is applying tremendous pressure with that baby. I mean, Bertin just, he's a great shot and finish guy, and Barrios just reached under there, caught the head. There's the same shot, good wrap arm, could not get the two. Did get the opposite ankle. What did he leave behind? His head.
A lot of action there in the last 10 seconds, but no points. And now it looks like we may have some blood time here for Bertin. 3-1 as we go to the third period. Brody Barrios in the lead.
Well, you saw Bertin fight his way out. He wrap arms, gets a quarter Nelson in there. That hurts like a bear. I mean, what it's designed to do is just take you to your back, especially with jamming under the head.
Now let's see what happened right here. Oh, it was
yeah,
a headbutt.
Yeah, there you go.
It was a headbutt
yeah,
right there. Not a thing. Didn't see that on the original, but yeah, very clearly on the replay, shook up Bertin just a little bit.
But Bertin came out of that quarter, and what did he do? One step back and shot right back in again.
And Bertin almost had the tying takedown as time expired there in the second period. Again, a lot of action there late in the period, but no points, and Barrios still leads 3-1 as we go to the third. Bertin with the stand-up, and Barrios brings him back down.
Barrios using a style that we've seen by 2 or 3 wrestlers, 2-on-1 action, either barring it up, keeping it tight, and trying to tilt from rear standing or from the top. Right now, he's going to have to make a decision where he's going to have to get out to right angles, staying parallels, not going to kick it on top.
Barrios looks like for a tilt here.
And Bertin just studying out on the bottom, so for the official to make a call either way, it's tough. It's tough.
Minute 20 left to go in the match, and Barrios still trying to work him on top, and a stall warning on the bottom against Bertin. Not a popular call among the folks in the audience, but it stands, and now a stalemate is called.
If Bertin could talk to the official, he would like to say, you get down here, feel what I got on top of me, and you try to move. And I really mean that. That's a tough one there.
Barrios, the state champion at 160 in California this year, down to 152 for this event as the escape is given. And now the lead is cut to 3-2. Bertin competing at the same weight class. He won his state title at 152. A single point, the lead for Brody Barrios, 3-2. And Bertin diving underneath again, but not able to get any penetration. 30 seconds left to go, and now a stall warning against Barrios. And Bertin spins behind and gets a takedown. He leads 4-3 now, his first lead of the match.
Bertin attacked left, attacked right, went left, went right, snapped, went behind. That's just constant. That's tough stuff.
12 seconds left, and Barrios needs a point to send this to overtime. Blown dead with 8 seconds left to go, and now Brody Barrios has 8 seconds to get out and force overtime, or Bertin will have taken this National High School Championship at 152. And an injury time now taken by Barrios.
8 seconds. You're thinking. You're asking your coach. Well, you can't with an injury time, but if you can, you would. There's a lot you can do. You can pop and roll. You can stand and pop. You got to realize one thing. One action on top that's tight, anything, 2-on-1, chop you to your side, it may be over. You can't have that happen. Barrios knows that. He's thinking right now he's got to have head up and go or get a roll going, but he's got to get the jump and do it right away with no defense on top.
Well, here we go. 8 seconds left. Bertin 4, Barrios 3. Can Barrios get off the bottom and force this to overtime? 8 crucial seconds left to go as they start it up. Barrios up with the stand-up. Bertin brings it back down. Barrios up again. 1 second left to go, and that will do it. Trailing 3-0 at one point, Ryan Bertin brings the third National High School Wrestling Championship to the state of Ohio, 4-3 over Brody Barrios of Poway, California. Well, in a minute, we'll be showing the presentations of the All-Americans at 145 pounds. We'll also be going on to the 160-pound match here in the Senior High School National Championships, sponsored by the National High School Coaches Association here at Duquesne University. Now let's throw it to Ed Ferraro. He's here with Ryan Bertin.
Ryan, congratulations. Great job, great career, great tournament. How you feeling?
I feel great. Pulled it out in the end, felt real good. Came here to win, and that's what I did.
I was fortunate to be able to watch you all year long. It's rare that you're behind. What were you thinking?
I just had to crack him, keep the pressure going. He was a tough kid. I just had to keep going, keep pushing him.
He had some nice explosions
Definitely.
in there, some
Strong,
things that...
Huge kid, strong kid.
Is that deceiving or what when they're long strength like that?
He was awesome. He was strong, I just had to work around it, I guess.
You got to be real happy with your performance, Ryan.
Definitely.
Congratulations to a great champion.
Thank you, sir.